have you heard of the movie Turning Red?
Yes.
Okay. I haven't watched it.
No, neither.
So I have no opinion on the movie. I don't think anybody has. Yeah, I have no opinion on the movie. However, there was a really funny meme that came out of it where it's an image of the red like panda thing doing this face where it's doing like a double hand face palm and it looks really goofy. And
the Home Alone face?
Yeah, sort of. And then it just says they hit the fucking Pentagon.
The fuck?
So that's actually that's not actually stupid internet random humor. There is a reason for that joke. Which I was like,
hit the Pentagon?
They did.
Who's
so they? Radical terrorists.
When?
In 2001.
Oh, wait.
So all right. So
okay.
All right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, so
I thought you meant this just happened.
No.
I was like, okay, you're talking about 9/11.
No, yeah, I am talking about 9/11.
Okay.
It's a good way to start a podcast, right? Especially if it's trying to be funny.
Of course.
Nothing is funnier than 9/11.
No, of course not.
Yeah, so basically this one guy on YouTube decided to make a review of the movie Turning Red. And in the movie, the movie takes place in 2002 in Canada. And it's about a kid growing up or some shit. I don't know. I haven't watched it. But this guy makes a review of it and he's complaining that it doesn't address 9/11 in the movie.
It's in Canada.
Yeah, it's in Canada, and also it has fucking nothing to do with the plot of. Yeah, it has nothing to do with the plot of the movie, and it's a kids movie. Dude, every movie I grew up with as a kid randomly just dude, everything changed after 9/11, and then they just continued the movie. The brief
I think they addressed it in Avatar.
Yeah.
Avatar it started 2003. I think that was close enough. They were yeah. The Middle East attack. Yeah,
exactly. When that Air Nation Zeppelin hit that fucking air temple.
Yeah. One day.
And now now all of the Fire Nation need to pass a fucking security test to get on any of those warships. It's ridiculous, man. They have to take their shoes off. They're not allowed to bring water. It's got to be in a checked bag.
Yeah, Jet was actually a representation of the TSA.
Oh, and was him getting was he remember when he was in Ba Sing Se and they were hypnotizing him with the swinging lights 1984? Fucking was that him in Guantanamo Bay giving up? Was that really just supposed to be him getting waterboarded by Katara, but they decided that would be a little too metal? Katara actually waterboarding someone with waterbending?
Waterbender fucking waterboarded him, yeah.
Aang and Katara are doing the push-pull thing with the water, but it's his head. There's just a giant
the blood
bubble
flowing through his brain.
Yes. It's that one fucking tweet that guy made where he's waterboarding at Guantanamo Bay sounds awesome unless only if you don't know what either of those things are.
Right.
That sounds like a fun vacation thing.
Water-based sport and vacation spot.
Yeah, it's oh, you can go to Guantanamo Bay. That sounds scenic. It sounds tropical even. I would go there on vacation. Waterboarding, that sounds cool. You playing on the beach? That could be fun. It's no. You're in a fucking terrorist internment camp, basically. And they fucking nearly drown you to death. Oh, okay. So, this guy was making a review of Turning Red, and he says, his complaint with the movie was not enough 9/11 mentioning going on. I've got a quote here from his video. So in the video, he says, quote, "This film takes place less than a year after the September 11th terrorist attacks. I bring this up because it radically altered the culture of the time in ways that make this movie feel exceptionally ignorant of the time, even though literally the only reason I can comprehend this movie is set explicitly in 2002 is because the director grew up in that exact year."
Bro.
Fucking Zoomers not knowing what 9/11 is. I guess.
It's weird because you usually hear the direct opposite of these complaints.
Yeah.
Where it's people will write articles about older sitcoms or something. Like, I just read one about Seinfeld, and they're like, oh, they should have focused more on, like, black and gay representation. Like, you never see the opposite, where it's like, here's a new piece of media that fails to focus on conservative views and conservative concerns.
Yeah. Yeah, nah, yeah, I don't know why. I don't see that shit. I mean, I'm also not frequenting any fucking conservative news sites, so maybe that's
why isn't this why isn't this 2022 children's animated movie failing to acknowledge like national security issues?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, here's the thing. I saw Turning Red and I was like, man, this shit does not bring up the Alamo nearly enough. Like, what the fuck? Do you have any idea how many brave Texans died that day? Like, what the fuck? It's not what this is about.
It's still another country.
Yeah, it's in Canada. Why would they care? Like, okay. So that's why all these fucking memes were coming out of the characters reacting to 9/11. It's like, holy shit, they hit the fucking Pentagon. Like, okay. So I've been having fun with that one. That one's been.
I've seen the. Have you seen the Mater one? Because that's the one I've been seeing.
Oh, fuck! What was it? I remember.
It's
I don't
just
know.
a picture of Mater, and it says like they hit the gosh dang Pentagon.
Oh, Pentagon! Yeah,
right.
yeah. The way he talks, yeah, the gosh darn Pentagon. Oh yeah, I saw that. Fuck. Oh yeah, and then there was that whole thing a while ago, like that joke about like, wait a minute, so in the movie Cars, like, you know, pointing out all of this weird shit about the movie. They're like, then there's the movie Planes, which is in the same universe, but there's TSA in the movie, like in the air. They show an airport and there's terminal security, which sort of implies that in the Cars universe, 9/11 happened. So like, how did that, like, were there radical jihadist cars piloting planes that are also sentient? Like the plane that flew into the Twin Towers was sentient? Like, what the fuck?
So it was like a suicide bomb.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so. I don't know. It's just super weird. Like, okay. Sweet. Yeah, I don't know. I just love seeing people like really look into the lore of like Pixar and Disney movies, because clearly like they never even thought about it, right? Like they were making the fucking Planes movie or whatever, and they're like, haha, what if we put like TSA in there? Because like, you know, yeah, like wouldn't it be funny? Because like then, you know, any of the parents watching will be like, oh dude, TSA, going through TSA sucks, whatever, and it's like sort of relatable.
Yeah.
They didn't realize that. Wait a minute, what does that imply?
The history of the TSA.
Yeah, why do they need that? Why do they need to have a security agency? If the plane is sentient, why did it fly into the Twin Towers? Unless, of course, it was on the side of the terrorists. But then that seems like a problem with getting the planes. I don't know what TSA would do about that.